Yeah, it was good. Yeah, tricky racetrack. Good to see the sun out and great to see the crowds. Yeah, big crowds and pretty tough racing. Yeah, I think everyone was trying a few things out there, and it's just a lot of technique that we've still got to work on and some acceleration stuff. But all in all, we've got a lot of stuff. We go back and review all the videos and take what we can. Well, right now, similar conditions. I think it'd be nice for the crowd if we had more breeze, but there's a really good chance we'll have those exact same conditions. So that's why we're going to go back and really learn from the video tonight. Yeah, a little bit better breeze in the fourth race. In general, it seems like the wind's better later in the day here. So hopefully we can start on time tomorrow.
It was great. Yeah, we had a good time. It was difficult conditions with the current and light winds, but yeah, it was good day. Yeah, you're normally just trying to fine-tune everything to make sure you're ready to go tomorrow, and yeah, we made some good progress, so yeah, we feel happy. Last two races we had a first and a second, so if we can continue that, then yeah, we'd be in a strong position.
Good, it was very tough, relatively new team sailing together, so we really needed all those practice races to gel. We had some pretty bad races early on, but we won the main one at the end of the day, so we're very happy to come away with a nice practice race. Yeah, the winds change a little bit, and in these boats it dramatically changes the way you sail the boat. So in those conditions we felt we're getting the hang of it, but if we sail tomorrow with a little bit more breeze, everything changes again, and the competition here is incredibly tough. I think the BAR boys have done a lot of good training, and they're going to be hard to beat, so we just got to keep doing the basics well and try and minimise the mistakes. Still quite light air, light winds, but we wait for that sea breeze to come in like it did today, and yeah, sort of 10 knots, 10 or 11 knots again, so maybe just a little bit more than today.
It was okay, not great, but not terrible. We did, I think, fourth on the last race, which was the important one, the potential substitute race. Yeah, the last race was a better race. We had our moments, good moments, bad moments, and in the end we end up fourth, which is not too bad. The races before, we had one that we were leading around the reach mark, but then we dropped back. So we had our positive moments, but a lot of lesson learned for tomorrow. We did try a few things, but also I'm still learning the boat a lot. In 6 knots of wind, it's actually quite complicated. I really hope to have a little bit more wind, like 8 to 10 knots, and the boat should be easier to sail on that wind speed. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, like I said, Ben nailed those first 2 starts, but this is the place we train in 6 days a week, so it's it feels like home. And when you kind of come past the crowds and they were shouting for Land Rover BAR and showing the Union Jacks, it does give you that kind of little home field advantage, which I think is vital. Yeah, well, our coach Rob, he briefs us before the racing, because we've always got the exact start times before the regatta, or before the day's racing. So, we can analyse pretty well what the tide's doing before each race, and kind of almost predict which way we're going to go or which way we'd like to go in a perfect scenario. So, yeah, it's a lot of work happens before you actually hit the start line, which I think that proved today that we were on top of it. Yeah, today was probably the lightest day of the 3 days, which is good. Tomorrow should be kind of similar, but just similar direction, but just a little bit stronger. And then Sunday it ramps up a little bit more. So, hopefully we'll get kind of 10 to 15 tomorrow, and maybe even a touch more on Sunday. So, yeah, it's looking an absolute beauty.